Hi Libras! Today's video is going to be an anything goes type of video. So I'll be using these two decks to see or to find out what you need to hear today. So I'll be using the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. I will be pulling one card to gauge the overall energies of this reading. I will be telling you guys how I feel about the card intuitively, but this is a new deck for me, so I'll also be reading from the guidebook just because I don't want to miss any important messages for you guys. Then I'll be using the Antique Anatomy Tarot deck to get all the rest of the messages for today. Both these decks will be linked in the description box if you did want to purchase them. But let's go ahead and start. This is for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. However, if you feel like this is not resonating, then please check your other signs. If you feel like it is resonating, then listen up. Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you so much for these messages in advance. What do my Libras need to hear today? What is going on with my Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is going on with my Libras? Please and thank you so much. We have the card Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So with this card, it speaks a lot of doing your own thing. Not paying attention to anybody's gossip, anybody's opinion. It also can do with relationships. Not setting these really high expectations, because a lot of times when we're in a relationship, we, have these expectations and we end up breaking our own heart in that type of way. This could also be with friends, family members, just having those expectations and being let down. But ultimately, try to not do that, but also try not to care so much about other people and what they think of you, if that makes sense. Let me read this though for you. So we have Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. People will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whoever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. So especially if there's something that you guys have been wanting to do, a career path, going back to school, dating somebody, whatever the case may be, do what is best for you. Don't let other people sway your vision or your path, okay? If you're being called to do something, then that is very important and you should do it, unless it's like getting back with your toxic ex for the 10th time. No. Don't do that. But if it's like you want to start a YouTube channel and your mom is like, that's not very smart, you need to go to school and get 3 degrees, whatever. You don't have to listen to anybody but yourself. Do whatever you feel is possible, because if you're being pushed continuously to do something, there's usually a reason for it. It's usually the universe trying to push you towards your rightful path. Obviously, that YouTube example is not going to be for everybody, but I'm just saying, okay? Let's go ahead and get the rest of the messages. What is going on with my Libras? Please and thank you so much. First card out is the Emperor. Wow. Okay, so we have the Emperor, Aries energy. We have Death, Scorpio energy. We have the King of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have the Two of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Then we have the Knight of Cups, that is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And then we have the Two of Swords, but we have it reversed. So let me just lay those here. Let's start at the beginning. The Emperor, this could be a significant other. That person could have children, could be a father figure of some type. If this is not a significant other, then this person could be a father figure towards you. Could be a boss, could be your actual father, could be an uncle, could be a brother, something like that. So with this person, I do feel like there may have been a falling out of some sorts. Some type of either breakup or really big fight. And I feel like after a long period of being stuck, you came out of that energy. Whatever this ending was meant to push you forward. Especially because we have the King of Swords here. I feel like boundaries were being pushed. I feel like somebody wasn't being respected. The fight could have gotten really, really nasty. Like harsh things could have been said, and this could absolutely be like you and a dad, and your dad's mad at you because of the career path you want to take, just like we were talking about earlier. It could be with like a boyfriend that you're dating. Maybe you got a job 3 states away and they're like, hell no, you're not doing that, and you're like, this is my dream job, I'm doing it, and it became a fight, you know, something like that. Just know that you're doing the right thing. You don't need anybody else's approval. If this person had your best interest at heart, they would be understanding. We also have that 2 of Pentacles energy, which is like a juggling energy or feeling very overwhelmed. I do feel like you guys do feel overwhelmed. You guys feel like you can't juggle either this relationship and your career, or you can't keep this person in your life and stay happy. It's just, I get that sense of overwhelmed, just overwhelmed energy. And then here with the Knight of Cups, you guys may have, okay, with this card, it may be this Emperor. The person that you got in an argument with wants to come back in and fix things. Like, you guys got in a fight and now they're like trying to say sorry, they're trying to woo you, they're trying to bring you flowers and trying to be understanding now. But I also get the energy of that this is 2 people, 2 different people. Like, this could be the person that you're in a relationship with, and this could be your father, or this could be 2 people that want to date you, because we have that juggling energy. You might be having to choose between the 2. Maybe you feel like your dad just doesn't understand, or you feel like your partner doesn't understand your father, or if it's not a father, I feel like it could be just you, like dealing with an ex and a new person, maybe a best friend and an ex. Like, if you have like a close best friend of the opposite sex and then your person is jealous of them, something like that. Or maybe, I don't know, I just feel like there was an argument that happened, but I have a sense of either 2 different people, or that person that you argued with is coming in to say sorry. Let me see. I feel like you have to stand up for yourself, or you've been having to stand up for yourself for way too long. Yeah, 7 of Cups. A lot of confusion. Like, you're not knowing what to do. We also have the Tower. I feel like this may have been a breakup, or just a really big falling out with you and somebody that you love, because they're not understanding something. We also have the 3 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, and the 3 of Coins. Could have been third party type of situation. You could be in a third party situation with 2 different people, but I feel like it's not what you, I feel like you're pushed out of this stuck energy. Like, you were needing to make a decision and someone just made it for you, and it caused this Tower moment because it may not have been exactly what you wanted. Be careful though, because Mercury retrograde is going on right now, and there's a lot of miscommunication. A lot of arguments too. A lot of text messages that don't even get sent, so you think someone's ignoring you, but that's not the case. It's just, Mercury retrograde gets so messy when it comes with relationships and making decisions. That's why they say not to make big decisions during Mercury RX. But can I get some more information? Oh wow, we have the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. A lot of air energy. I know that's your energy, but yeah, I think there was an ending here. An ending that needed to happen, because I think that you guys chose yourself, if I'm being honest. Yeah, but I think you're really sad because we do have that Five of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're very sad, but it's kind of like you had to do what you had to do, or maybe it was forced upon you. But I do think that this is what's best for you. I know that sounds like a parental advice, but I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because I get awkward. But I feel like this was the best thing. It's like a blessing in disguise, because I feel like you have more to do. Like, you have a lot more opportunities that are going to come your way. You need to explore more. You need to do more things. You can't just focus on, like, I feel like if you're dealing with a person, this may be your first love. And how do I explain this? Like, if this is your first love, I feel like you have so much more to learn. You have so much more people to date. I know that sounds odd. I'm not explaining this correctly. But if you get me, then you know what I'm trying to say. Especially if you're not somebody who's been with your first love. If you're somebody who didn't stay with your high school sweetheart, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it's not wise to stay with your first love. I don't want that to come across wrong. Don't get mad at me in the comments. It's just, if you know, you know. It's like this. I need to shut up. I'm not explaining this correctly, and I don't want this to come off wrong. But I do feel like whatever this ending was, it needed to happen, and it's for your highest good, and you will realize it later. You have a lot more exploring to do, a lot more options for you, and I feel like this was either your choice to choose yourself, or you're going to start to choose yourself, and it's going to be like a lot of growing, a lot of learning, a lot of healing. Like, there's a long road ahead, and when you look back to the situation, you're going to be like, oh, I'm so glad that happened. Even though it seems hard now, it's very sad. Years from now, when you look back at this, you'll be glad that this happened. And I don't want this to sound insensitive in any way, because endings are rough regardless of the situation, and my heart really goes out to you. I'm sending you so much love and so much healing and so much clarity, because I want you guys to get to the point where you're like, thank goodness whatever this was didn't work out. You know what I mean? So there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a rainbow after the storm. I promise. You gotta just keep going and continue to put yourself first. Continue to do things that you love. I feel like there are so many opportunities that are going to come your way. But yeah, that is it for this video. If it resonated, let me know down below. I want to apologize if I came off insensitive in the way that I was speaking about first loves and stuff, because that gets really tricky and I don't want to offend anybody. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.